Hello everyone, thanks for joining today's class, and we are going to talk about Application Gateway today. What is Application Gateway? It's a service that manages the requests that client applications can send to a web app. That's simply what it means. Application Gateway manages the requests that client application can send to a web app. And there are two primary methods of routing traffic. First, path-based routing, and second, multiple site hosting. In the course of this class, we are going to be talking about majorly focusing on path-based routing. And on my screen, you can see the scenario painted that I said. Imagine that you work for the motor vehicle department of a government organization. The department runs several public websites that allow drivers to register their vehicles and renew their driver's licenses online. The vehicle registration website has been running on a single server and has suffered multiple outages because of server failures. This results in frustrated drivers trying to register their vehicles by month's end before their registration expires. Now, the department would like to improve resiliency by adding multiple web servers to its sites and distributing the load balance the load across them. They would also like to centralize their site on a single load balancing service to simplify the URLs for the site visitors. So we are going to create application gateway and configure load balancing. 2, we are going to configure an application gateway to use URL path-based routing. Then the third one is we're going to test the application gateway. We're going to test the load balancing for the vehicle registration web app. Also, we're going to test the resiliency of application gateway to a failed server. Task 1 here. In the motor vehicle department system, you decide to run the web app on 2 servers. You implemented each server using a virtual machine. Now we want to create a pair of virtual machine and install vehicle registration web app. We'll also configure a virtual network that application gateway can use to connect to the virtual machine. And finally, we will deploy the license renewal website to an instance of Azure App Service. So first, I will have to create a resource group that I will use. Let me just use test RG, and you know how we'll do it. Easy group create, name RG, then location. Let me use South Central US. Following argument location 1. Oh, sorry. Location. Let me just do this. Yes, South Central US. Okay. So let's just say, let's create a virtual network named vehicle app VNet. So let's just do this. Easy network VNet create, which is resource as usual, resource group. Resource group, name vehicle app VNet. We have address prefix, this which is 10.0.0.0. Let me post /16 there. Also subnet subnet name, let me say web server subnet, and we can say subnet prefix. Subnet prefixes can be 10.0.1.0/24. I think that's fine. Okay, that's creating vehicle app VNet. And also there's a script that we are going to use, which I will have to clone from GitHub. So that's fine. So we can now move on. So I've cloned what I need there. So I want to create VM. We all know how we VM create. Easy VM create. Resource group. Let's just say RG. Name, what's the name of the VM? Let's say web server 1. Web server 1. Image is Ubuntu 22.04. Let's say admin username. Let me just use Azure user. Then generate SSH key. So let me put this VNet name, the VNet we've created earlier, which is vehicle app VNet. Then subnet, which is web server subnet, then public IP, let's just say address. You can just put that. NSG. Custom data. Model file. This is /scripts. /vmconfig. .sh. So let's see. Okay, no wait. Because I want it to run fast, that's why I'm using no wait command. Then I'll repeat that command to create the second VM for web server 2. Said no wait, so this should, okay, cool. So I want to create web server 2. So web server 2. Alright, that is that. So let me just check the VM if they are created. There's a VM list. I just want to confirm. Resource group. Let me call our resource group, then show details, output table. Okay, that's fine. Let me just see if they are created and running. Okay, fine. Here we need to declare, like, we just want to generate a unique name for the website by running the following command, which is app service equals to, let's see, license renewal random. So okay, license renewal random. Then let's create the plan the web app uses. That AZ app service plan creates. We call reference and resource group as usual. Then we will say name vehicle app service plan, then SKU S1. Okay, that's that. Then we can create the what's this, read only attribute name will be ignoring class this. Okay, that's fine. Is to create app service and deploy the license renewal. Here we need to declare, like, we just want to generate a unique name for the website by running the following command, which is app service equals to, let's see, license renewal random. So okay, license renewal random. Then let's create the plan the web app uses. That AZ app service plan creates. We call reference and resource group as usual. Then we will say name vehicle app service plan, then SKU S1. Okay, that's that. Then we can create the what's this, read only attribute name will be ignoring class this. Okay, that's fine. App and deploy the license now. AZ web app creates. Let's reference the resource group as usual. Let's see this. Name. Don't forget we've declared this earlier, app service. Then what's the plan? The plan is vehicle service plan. Vehicle app service plan, and let's see, deployment source URL. That's that. So that's also from my GitHub URL. So that's here. I'll copy that, paste. just see. Then this can give us deployment source branch app service. Okay, let me see. Oh, sorry, I see my mistake where I put this. This must be a typo. Apologies for that. Double E instead of 1. Okay. Except if we are going to see any other error, because I'm surprised that we have the provisioning state succeeded, and I'm saying that it's so. This is why sometimes I always like to copy most of my command in a notepad after testing them, so that it gives me what I want. Quickly check here, task 2, which is, so we want to create and configure application gateway, where it says here application gateway listens on an endpoint for incoming requests, then forwards those requests to one of the web servers in its backend pool. So we will provide the configuration that describes how application gateway directs traffic and how to load balance requests across web servers. In the motor vehicle department systems, you need to configure application gateway to load balance incoming requests across the web servers hosting the vehicle registration web app. We also need to configure application gateway to detect when either of the web servers has failed, so it can redirect traffic to a working server. Additionally, you need to configure path-based routing to send requests for the vehicle registration and license renewal sites to the proper backend web service. So the next one is to create an instance of application gateway with a backend pool of web servers, and we'll verify the application gateway is configured with the correct listeners to handle incoming HTTP requests and route this request to functioning web server. So what do I need to do here? I'll have to still continue with my CLI. Let's just say AZ network VNet subnet create resource group RG, then VNet name, let's see. So it's still the same VNet we are. Just a moment. VNet name, it can be vehicle app VNet. VNet name app gateway subnet. You can see address, prefixes can be 10.0.0.0/24. Name subnet create. Okay. Resource under resource room was not found. The resource on the resource group test charge was not found from the place. Go to vehicle app vnet. This is still typo error that I'm trying to avoid. So the next is to create a public IP address and DNS lazy network public IP create. Let's reference the resource group. So what's the name? App gateway public IP. Public IP. Then SKU can be standard. These are the things you can actually click if you're creating it from the portal. You can just click and click and click. But I just like my CLI better. So let's say random vehicle up. Okay, let me leave it that way. So that's a network for application gateway. So we want to create the application gateway itself, where we say AZ network application gateway WAF, policy creates. Then we can name it WAF poll. Can also reference, it must be in a resource group anyway. So then we can put the type WASP, then the version. Let me just use 3.2. Okay. Okay, that's that. This is a command which, let me just use network. So this command will create a backend pool, firewall, and temporary listener for us. Application gateway create. Okay, so let's quickly reference the resource group. Then we can now say name vehicle app gateway, then SKU of, let me just use this to version 2, let me call it V2, then capacity, let me say 2, then VNet name, still going to reference VNet vehicle app VNet, then subnet app gateway subnet, then we can say public public IP address. Let's just put up gateway public IP. Public IP. Don't forget we created public IP earlier. Now let's say HTTP setting protocol which is HTTP there's, let's say HTTP setting ports now. HTTP setting port, just let me say 8080. Then private IP address can be private IP address. Let's just go 10.10.0.0.4. Okay. Let me use front end ports. Front end ports 80 WAF policy. Let me just use Paul. Okay. Let's say then parity. Let's just put 100 on that. So this command is gonna do a lot. It's gonna create a backend pool containing the IP. What's this about? Unrecognized argument for HTTP port, HTTP setting. Okay. Most HTTP settings. Okay. It should run now. And this command can actually take several minutes because it's creating so many resources at the same time. Alright, good. That is successful. Let me see. Okay, succeeded. I believe that's done what we want it to do. So the next is to let's even quickly query the IP address of those VM so that we can use it. List IP address from this resource group RG. So let's name for the web server 1 query. So what we're just looking for is the IP address. So let's say 0 dot virtual machine dot network dot private IP dot private IP address. Okay, output just or let me use table. Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. List IP addresses. On this typo issue, huh? It's not good for business. It's time wasting. Okay, good. I have that, and I also want to query it for the server 2. Okay, good. So now let's add the backend pools for each website. So let's say easy network application gateway address pool create. So you can say gateway name vehicle app gateway vehicle app gateway. Let's reference the resource group. Then name this VM pool. Then we can now reference the servers, which is the first one. 10.this. Let me copy this, paste, then copy the other one, paste. So now check this. Resource vehicle gateway. This is all. Oh no. I don't like this. It's just typo. So I think moving forward, it's better for us to just get all our command sorted out in a notepad, so that we can avoid all this network application gateway address pool create. So we are creating, let me quickly reference this resource group. So you can say gateway name, which is very cool. Vehicle app gateway. Then what's the name of the application? Network this thing. So app service. Let's just call it app service pool. Service pool. So this is to create the backend pool for the lessons we know running on app service. So then we can say servers. So servers can be app service dot azure Azure website. .net. Okay. App service Azure website.net. Okay, let me check. Okay, that is running. So for port 80, let's create front end port. So let's just do easy network application gateway front end network application gateway address pool create. So we are creating, let me quickly reference this resource group. So you can say gateway name, which is very cool. Vehicle app gateway. Then what's the name of the application network? This thing, so app service. Let's just call it app service pool. Service pool. So this is to create the backend pool for the license renewal running on app service. So then we can say servers. So servers can be app service Azure website .net. Okay. App service Azure website .net. Okay, let me check. Okay, that is running. Okay, that is running. So for port 80, let's create front end port. So let's just do easy network application gateway front end port create. So let's do this. We need to quickly reference this resource group as usual. Then gateway name, which is very cool. Gateway. Then we can name it port 80. Port 80 ports. And the port is 80. So this should be fine. Which argument is this again? The following argument. Apply gateway name. Did I put it? Sure. So the next is to create the listener to handle requests on port 80. So let's just quickly do easy network application gateway HTTP listener create. Let's refresh that as usual. What's the name? Let's see, vehicle listener. Vehicle listener. Front end ports. Sorry. Front end port 80. Port 80. Front end IP will be app gateway front end IP. So we can say gateway name. Gateway name is vehicle app gateway. Gateway. Okay, let's check that. I hope there's no argument issue here again. Okay, cool. Network. I hope I won't have any arguments. Application gateway probe create. So we need to quickly reference resource group. Then gateway name, which is vehicle app gateway. And name custom probe. Let's put the path. Okay, let's see. Passages with this. Then let's see. Interval should be, let's say, 15 seconds. Then threshold should be 3. Threshold should be 3. Then can timeout. Timeout after 10 seconds or so. Then protocol is HTTP host name from HTTP settings. Okay, let me see. True. Hope no argument issue here. Okay, so easy. Network is a network application gateway HTTP setting. Traits. So let's quickly reference our resource group, which is RG. Then can say gateway name, which is vehicle app gateway, vehicle app gateway. Then what's the name of that? HTTP settings. So let's say name, which is app gateway. Backend HTTP settings. So let's just put the host name, from backend pool, which is true. Let's set that to true, then the port, set the port to 80. Then probe is custom. So the third one, where we're gonna next let's create path map rule for the app service. So let's just do easy network application gateway URL path map rule. Path map rule, let's create it. So first let's quickly do this, then gateway name vehicle app gateway, then name app service URL path map, then name, let's name it app service. That's the name. Sorry, I need to put the path, which is license renewal. Then we can say HTTP settings app gateway backend HTTP settings address pool, app service apps, make it capital, app service pool, then path map and let's just say URL path map. I'm hoping there's no argument issue. Okay, no. So now I want to create a routing rule using this path map we created. So let's say easy network application gateway rule. Create source group. Okay. Gateway name. Very cool. Repo app. Repo app gateway. Name app service. Rule. So we can say priority. HTTP listener is very cool. Listener. Then rule type. Let me just say path based router. Don't forget, set there are two, multiple set and path based. So I'm using the path based. Create source group. Okay. Gateway name. Very cool. Repo app. Repo app gateway. Name app service. Rule. So we can say priority. HTTP listener is very cool. Listener. Then rule type. Let me just say path based router. Don't forget, set there are two, multiple set and path based. So I'm using the path based. Address pool app service pool, then URL path map. You can see URL path map. Hope no argument here. I've seen one again. Oh no, what is it here? Path-based routing. Cool. Is a network application gateway creating, now we are deleting one. Resource group. Resource group origin. Gateway name. HTTP. Let's say easy network. Easy network public IP. IP show. Let's reference the resource group. Resource group RG name, which is app gateway public IP query DNS setting. FQDN go HTTP. Let's say easy network. Easy network public IP. IP show. Reference the resource group. The resource group RG name, which is app gateway public IP query DNS setting. FQDN. Use TSV. Okay. Hope no argument. No argument. So let's check this. Pivot to bot gateway. What does that mean? Echo updated one. Which how many web app services do I have? License renewal. So what is this giving us? It's giving us license renewal is working. Okay, if this is working, why is this. Says welcome to license renewal site.